Hey everyone, this is your weekly Dota 2 news. Summer has finally arrived, at least for Valve. The long-awaited summer event is finally here. The event's here, but the bigger revelation is the reveal of Aghanim's, Rubik's supposed father. You might be wondering, how are they related since they don't look alike? Many fans are speculating a sort of Pinocchio where Rubik was created, but it's up to you to interpret that. Back to the event. In the Labyrinth, there's currently only a few select heroes to start off, and they will probably add more as the summer goes on. There's 3 types of doors that can be chosen, but are not always present. There's room that will give you gold, heart as in life, and items that contain potions to become a dragon or give you the power of Echo Slam or Ravage. As you progress in the Labyrinth, you will run into a dead end, and that usually results in a boss that will lead to a gold round that can be Mortimer's hopping, penguin sleds, or chasing and hitting chickens. If you make it all the way to Aghanim's room, which is room 18, you have a chance to fight him. In addition to all of this, playing the game will grant you arcane fragments that will allow you to upgrade 3 different paths: strength, agility, or intelligence. Each week, the best team with the best time and performance will win a brand new Baby Roshan. The waterlogged Kunga shoes will also be awarded to the top 3 teams, and the top 10 teams will also get awarded with Arcanas. In addition, beating the first boss will award the Aghanim's effect in game for a week. The hero part of 7.27 is also out for 7.27b. There's a few item rebalance and most hero got changed. We'll go through 2 big changes, Bloodseeker and Clinks. For Bloodseeker, his skills got reworked. First, his Blood Rage active now drains his HP and it will give him attack speed and spell amp. It's not lethal and it can be casted without interrupting movement. Thirst no longer provides attack speed and will grant HP from killing creeps, and he will half heal when creeps or heroes die near him within 300 radius. As for Clinks, they brought back Strafe and moved Death Pact back to as an ultimate. His Burning Army is now a Scepter ability. His new Death Pact now allows Clinks to be able to consume a friendly or an enemy creep of its max HP and damage. 7.27c was also released to rebalance a few heroes, but the 2 heroes mentioned above also did get rebalanced. Make sure to have a long look if you haven't already. Moving back to Jimmy Demon Ho, he recently released a video titled About Me. He revealed that he didn't write the tweet longer. At the start of the video, he quickly addresses that he gave the writer his thoughts and opinions before they wrote it, but now he wants to address it himself.
First off, I want to address my statement that I published. After being accused 3 times to be exact, I panicked. I became very emotional and I was hasty. I immediately hired someone to write the statement out for me after giving them my opinions and thoughts. After a few days, he got back to me, and as I mentioned, I felt pressured and I was hasty. I quickly read through it and immediately published it. I'm sorry for that.
If you have a chance, give him another chance and watch him tell his side from his mouth. Now let's move on to tournament news. If you've noticed, Evil Geniuses have not been playing in the recent Americas tournament. Well, this past week, Artur Ortiz Bebe officially announced that he's practicing on EU ping to prepare for the upcoming European tournaments, which means the full EG squad might be playing in the next tournament.
We plan on playing Europe tournaments next month, so I need to practice on Europe server.
And speaking of new tournaments, Epicenter is teaming up with WePlay to start the Omega League that begins on August 1st to September 6th. It features some of the best teams in Europe and the aforementioned Evil Geniuses. The league has 2 regions, Europe, CIS, and the Americas. The Europe format and the prize pool is called the Immortal Division, and it will be 500k. 12 teams will be divided into 2 groups of 6. The top 2 teams from each group will advance into the upper bracket. The 3rd place team in the groups will be advancing into the lower bracket of the playoffs. The 4th and 5th place teams will enter into a play-in series to fight for the last 2 lower bracket playoff spots. The 2 losers of the play-in series will advance into the Divine playoff bracket. In the Divine division, the prize pool is 50k. It will contain 2 groups of 6. The top 2 teams from each group advance into the upper bracket. The 2nd and 3rd place team will advance into the lower bracket. The playoffs are double elimination, all are best of 3, and the best of 5 series will be played in the grand finals. In the Americas format, the prize pool is 31.5k. In the Divine group, it will be 2 groups of 5, the top 2 teams will advance into the upper bracket, The 3rd and 4th place team from both groups will enter a playing series to fight for the 2 lower bracket spot. Teams that lose in the playing series will advance into the upper bracket of the Ancient playoffs. The 5th place teams will also advance into the Ancient playoffs upper bracket. In the Ancient division, the prize pool is 8.5k. There will be 2 groups of 4. The top 2 teams will advance into the upper bracket. The rest of the teams are eliminated from the tournament. ESL 1 is also back with Thailand 2020. There will be 2 regions, Asia and the Americas. The Americas will kick off on August 8th to the 30th, and Asia will begin on August 20th to September the 6th. The prize pool for Asia will be 135k, and America will be 65k. Now on to our ongoing tournaments. The One Esports SEA League has wrapped up and we have the first champion of it. Heat Fam, what a dominating grand finals they displayed. They went through the lower bracket to take on the best team from the groups, Fnatic. They defeated Fnatic 3-1 to win the SEA League.
Raven commits onto the Snapfire. The Snapfire's down. Instant buyback from Ice Moon, trying to control Kuko on the backlines. But Kay and Raven turn over onto him. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming out. Fisher out. On 2 of them. Kay getting a little bit low, but deep by the fountain. They're getting played around with Kay charging forward. Savage will turn, strike out onto Kay, brings him low, jabs, finds the Fire Blast. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Kay. They killed the Ember once, jump forward for Savage, he's looking for the puck, but it's not enough damage even with the enchant turnover to take down this 4k HP puck as Kuko's fine. Raven tries to go in and gets stunned up by the Dragon Tail of Moon. They're trying to keep Savage alive, but he's silenced. The Remnant's in, the Abyssal Blade from Raven, they blow up Savage. Savage is down and out. GG is called as Geek Fam are your One Esports SEA League champions with this game 4 victory as they take the best of 5, 3-1. And I mean, this 4th game, it was nothing less than just a pure highlight reel for Geek Fam, really.
Over in the Americas region, Dota Pit is also winding down, but it's not quite over yet. However, we do know who's going to be playing in the grand finals, Thunder Predator. As for their opponent, we'll have to find out later in the week. Thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.
The job here is he's going to use up Snaking trying to get forced away. Swap comes out from Brax as well. They will keep him alive. Meanwhile, Moo goes down in the middle lane. They get the duel out onto him. He does have a buyback. He's probably going to have to use it here as they start diving now on Thunder Predator. They want that big buyback out from Moo, and they will get it. Now, can they retreat? Do they want to retreat, actually? As they're looking towards the backlines, Matthew being focused, but it's a spend on the front lines, trying to find a target, but he's actually being controlled up really nicely here, even. And now they get the static link out onto him. Moo, he nearly dying for a second time, gets under the tier 4, but he's got so much damage taken away. Can they actually come back into this one? Moo actually dies. He jumps in. Leo still finds him on the backlines. It's a dive back from the Sven, and that might be game as Brax gets taken down as well. We'll look over towards Fear. Fear can't force himself into the base. He is dead. And, well, 4 heroes still remain to defend this one, but Envy gets taken down under the tier 4s, and I think this might be it. It certainly is. The GGs get called. Thunder Predator will be your first grand finalists here at the OGA Dota Pit. I didn't see this coming, but they have put in one hell of a performance here in the upper bracket finals. Great stuff from them.